Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually doing this video in reverse. It is now Sunday evening and I've finished the week of training, but what I wanted to do was film a week in the life of my Ironman training as I build up to Ironman Barcelona this year, starting last Sunday with my training ride that I did. So I hope you enjoy the video. It's a bit of an insight into what a typical week looks like for me, working and training. I hope you enjoy the video and let's get into it. Just before I head out on my ride this morning, I wanted to show you a couple of bits because I've cycled for a long time, since I was about 16, but I've been through all the kit in the world. Sometimes I had wicked bikes. At the moment, I haven't been cycling for years, so I kept my old bike, but I wanted to show you this because I think it's pretty cool. And this is my Ribble, which is an old school steel bike with the carbon rims on it. And I think it's just pretty cool because, I mean, people go on these rides with all sorts of bikes, but I actually love this. I think it's one of the best bikes I've had. And the frame was about 400 quid brand new. This kit I got on Facebook for £10 for the jersey. So I think it just shows that hopefully you don't need all the top of the range kit to get started and get going. Obviously, I'd love to buy a new bike and get some new kit and everything like that. But for now, with the Ironman, obviously I'm spending so much money on all the different kit for 3 different sports. So I'm trying to be a bit economical and save some money where I can. But anyway, it's time to get out, go to the club ride. It's just down the road for a 9 o'clock start, 3 hours on the bike, and let's enjoy it whilst the sun is out.
No, but
What's that?
you've been up this hill a few times.
Oh yeah, hundreds of times. Yeah. Good morning. It's now Monday morning. Just driven down to Portsmouth. Here for work today, so got a presentation day. But just wanted to reflect on yesterday's bike ride a little bit. It was such a good day. I think it's the first proper sort of warm weather we've had of the year. It was the hottest day of the year yesterday. A lot of people did the London Marathon, which admittedly I was very envious of. I'd love to have done the London Marathon again, but it was a really nice day anyway. Got 65 miles done on the bike, which I felt really good and I was quite happy with. I had a long run on Thursday afternoon, did about 17k, but when I got home I had a really quite a painful niggle in my right calf. I think I did some intervals at the start of the run before I went out on the club run and pulled my calf a little bit, I think. So I was a little bit worried. Ended up taking Friday and Saturday off training just to let it fully recover. So I was glad that I felt a lot better yesterday, got my session done, and I feel absolutely fine this morning. So really excited to get back into training this week. The weather's meant to be really nice, so it's going to be sunny all week, really warm as well. So I'm excited to get some good miles in, both on the bike and running. And I'm also going to try and potentially get in the open water swimming in the next couple of weeks. So picked up my wetsuit. I've also got my swim cap and sort of tow float thing that arrived this weekend, so going to get those out and have a little test later. It is such an unreal evening tonight, so even though I'm on a rest day, I'm going to go out for just a really chill 5k. It's just such a nice evening. Been out of work all day, so I figured why not get out and enjoy the sun whilst it's here, because it won't hang around forever. But let's go do 5k. Evening run done. Wasn't anything special. It was about 5k, half an hour, really chilled sort of run, but ice cream van going past. But I think sometimes I make my training harder than it needs to be because I don't fuel properly. And today was a classic example of that. Being at work, haven't really eaten very well, had a sandwich and an ice cream when I got home with Jess, and then a protein yogurt for breakfast. So I've probably not had much more than 1,000 calories. And then you go out and run on what's meant to be an easy run, but it turns out to be a lot harder. And that is just down to what I'm eating, but never mind. It is now Tuesday morning and I've just got back from the pool. It's 7:30. Went down this morning, didn't actually get any videos, which is a little bit annoying. They don't really like you taking photos or videos in the centre. So anyway, 7:30, did about a 40-minute swim, nice and steady, just before work today. Swimming is still something I really struggle with. It's not my strongest suit by any means. Sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I don't. Today wasn't my best swim in the world, but anyway, that's it. It's another session done. I've got the chain gang tonight, so it's a couple of hours of thrashing around the lanes with mates, so that'll be good fun. And then another swim later this week, so hopefully I'm going to do a little bit more research, try and find some improvements and ways that I can make myself a bit more efficient and give it another go. So another session done, on to the next one. Just heading out for session number 2 of the day, which is the local chain gang. So going down to do a group ride. There's about 16 of us out tonight, so we'll be in a few groups. It's a 35-mile route, so about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 or so. Nice, good, hard tempo session, but let's go and get it done. The sun is out and it's a beautiful evening. I've just got home from work. It's now 7:30 on Wednesday evening. I'm conscious I didn't actually get a chance to recap yesterday's training ride in the evening once I got home. It was pretty late. It was about 8:30, and by the time I got home, had some food, showered, I was just knackered and didn't really feel like doing anything. So, been a long day today as well. Left the house at 5:30 this morning, just got in the door. It's now 7:30. I've just been on the way home to pick up a new tuxedo. Got a black tie do on Friday evening with work, so had to pick up a new tux because I don't own one. But I'm going to try and get out now for a quick run. I was meant to do intervals tonight, but I am absolutely knackered after a long day at work. So going to go out, just have a quick half an hour sort of chilled jog. It's another lovely evening. Alright, so just had a quick turnaround, keen to get out before the sun sets. It's been an unbelievable day weather-wise. It's like 26 degrees, I think my car said, and it's 7:30 now, so beautiful evening for it. I'm going to get out for a quick run. Yeah, I've got stage fright. Someone just came out to their car, so I stopped recording. I'm not quite a full-time influencer yet, but we'll get better over time. But anyway, gonna go out for about 5k. Like I say, just enjoy the sunshine. I was meant to do intervals tonight, but because my legs are a bit tired after a long day, I'm gonna just take it steady. Right, change of plan. My Garmin said I needed a total rest day today, so I'm gonna ignore it and do the interval session my coach set me, which is 3 sets of a pyramid session, so 20-second sprint, 20-second rest, 40, 40, 60, 60, 40, 40, 20, 20. So up and down 3 times. Let's get it. First set done, feeling sweaty. 2 more sets to go. Let's get it. Two sets down. Loving it. Such a good evening to get a sweat on. 1 more 4-minute rest, then into the last intervals. It is now Friday morning. We've got Jess's family dog staying with us for the weekend whilst her parents are on holiday. So I'm just out with Nala for a walk. It's a beautiful morning again. Legs are feeling quite tired today. Ended up having a rest day yesterday because just another crazy busy day of work. But I'm working from home today, so I've got a bit more time, got quite a lot to do, but I'm going to try and get on the bike for my interval session at around lunchtime. And then I've got a black tie dinner this evening, so a bit of a fancy one, but it'll be good fun. But yeah, just enjoy a nice calm morning before the chaos of today. Right, just had some lunch, been working all morning, but going to go out on a quick bike ride, about an hour or so. This time I am taking the TT bike out. So I've only just sort of got it set up. This is my first proper ride on it actually, since I've done some tweaks with my coach, but just going to show you the bike before I go out for a ride. So here it is, my Cervelo P2, which is what I'll be using for the Ironman in October, all being well. I spent a bit of time tweaking the position with my coach, but for one reason or another I haven't been able to ride it for about a month or so. So it's actually been sat in the shed since I bought it, so I'm going to take it out today. But it's a wicked looking bike, carbon fibre as well, so a little bit faster than my Ribble, but let's take it out for a ride. Right, it is now Saturday evening, just out for a walk with Jess. Not very good at the video, so we didn't get any video this morning, but I did the Didcot Park Run, which was great fun. Absolutely smashed my PB, did it in 18:36 today, which was really good because I wasn't expecting to go very fast. I was out at a work dinner yesterday, so I got home quite late, like 1 a.m. this morning, which isn't ideal prep, but really enjoyed it. Had great fun. The weather was amazing again, nice and warm, so it made for a good day. Yeah, I'll try and show some photos now because, like I said, didn't get any videos, but a nice session. Getting up early tomorrow for my first open water swim, and then a bike ride in the afternoon to finish the week. So not long left now, but another decent day's training. It's Sunday morning. We are just about to arrive at the swimming lake, go for my first open water swim. So got Jess with me supporting, gonna give it a go. Once we got parked up, it was time to get the wetsuit on. The nerves were building a little bit. It's the first time I've ever been out in public, so testing out the wetsuit, getting it all comfortable and set up, and then also inflating my toe float, which I literally got on Amazon last week, and it's the first time it's been out of the packet. But once that was on, time to put the swim hat on. I'm a bit fussy with the water, so I put some earplugs in underneath the swim hat, and then it was time to go and collect my wristband from the start and then into the water. I was really nervous. I'm not the biggest fan of open water, and it's not something I've ever done before, so I took a few minutes at the start just to sort of sit in the water, get used to it, fill up the wetsuit with a bit of water and get comfortable. And then once I was acclimatised, it was time to dunk my head in the water, feel how cold it was. It was 17.1 degrees in the water this morning, so it's actually not too bad. Once I got used to it, I actually felt really comfortable. Some people, as you can see, were actually in swimsuits without the wetsuit, so clearly I'm a bit of a wuss, but anyway, it was time to get started. The first few strokes obviously were not the best. I was bricking it. It was quite terrifying. Loads of people out today, so which was a bit more reassuring. Anyway, did the first lap, which was about 400 meters, and then came back in for a quick catch up with Jess just to get settled, let the nerves sort of die down a little bit. And there you go, just seeing Jess. And then it was back out for another 2 laps. So it was about 400 meters a lap. Just getting used to it today, trying to find my sort of direction and get used to the water. Just got out of the water, done my first ever open water swim, did 1,400 meters today. Really enjoyed it actually. It was my first time ever in the open water, so just getting used to sighting, looking under the water, which at first is a little bit terrifying, but it's like a dye in the water and it's actually quite clear, so it was really good fun. But yeah, first ever open water swim done, so enjoyed that. On to the next one. time for the last session of the week. We are dropping Nala back at Jess's parents in Henley, so I'm going to ride over, do a slightly longer route, about 2.5 hours. Nice and chilled this afternoon, just to round off another good week of training. I'm an hour in now, taken a fairly steady route. I'm just cargo past, riding to Henley, flat first hour. I'm going out towards Watlington and the M40. I'm going to do a couple of the hills up the ridge and then down towards Marlow and over to Henley. So about an hour in now, go and do a few hills. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me because it's super windy today, but I'm just coming up to the first big climb of the day for me, which is, I don't actually know the name of it, but it's known in the area for being quite a good road for sort of top speeds going down it, because it's dead straight and really fast. Let me flip it around and show you. Here it is. I don't know, it's not that long, it's about 600 metres, dead straight, at probably about 9 or 10%. So we'll give it a go. Just got to the top. That was steep, pretty brutal climb. Let me show you. You can just about see the sort of ridge. And it's literally straight down. There you go. First climb done. On to the next one. It's the bottom of the second climb of the day, which is Aston Hill, up to Stoke Church. Here we go. This is a nice steady one. That's the last climb of the day done, up Aston Hill. Now, about 7 or 8 miles roll down into Henley to finish. So there you go, just got to Henley. Stopped for a quick coffee at Gale's. I was hoping to get cinnamon pastry, but they didn't have any, which is outrageous, but there you go. Anyway, that is it, the end of the week. 8 sessions done, some bikes, running and 2 swimming sessions. So there you go, that's it. The bike is loaded back in the car. Another decent week of training done in the build-up to Ironman Barcelona later this year. Really nice week. Obviously got my new 5k PB and got in the open water swimming for the first time. So 2 really nice objectives ticked off. Just trying to get back in the gate. Just nipped down to town, picked up a cinnamon bun for lunch. We're having a barbecue this afternoon, so just wanted a quick snack. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate any views. I know I'm not a big sort of influencer by any means, but it's always good fun documenting my journey. So thank you so much for watching if you made it this far.